Okay, so I want to talk about breathing patterns when you're lifting. I'm just going to really simplify this. There is more on this topic that we will go over, but I'm just going to give you some real basics. So we're trying to avoid breath holding unless it's been specifically indicated that it's what you should be doing in your workout. So I'm going to go with a bicep curl, and this is a good movement. Pick a nice simple movement for practicing breathing, because if you've got a lot going on and it's overly complicated, you're not going to be able to think about your breathing. So what we want is, when the work is hard, that's when you want to breathe out. So when I'm pulling a bicep up towards me, that is the concentric movement. That's essentially the hardest bit of the movement. So we go, breathe out. Okay, so that is your breathing pattern. What you're trying to avoid is breath holding and too much pressure building up in your core. So if you're breathing regularly, okay, that's going to make your lifting a lot easier as well. You know, if you're holding your breath, you're going to run out of energy for certain lifts. It's not always the case that you're going to be breathing like this, but as a general rule, particularly when you're doing higher reps, you've got to keep breathing, and you want to be breathing out on the hardest portion of the move. So I'll give you another example. If we were doing a squat to a box, so okay, so nice and simple. Practice it with some easier movements, body weight movements, and then eventually it'll just be sort of part of what you do and you won't even have to think about it. But initially it can take a little bit of thinking. In through the nose, out through the mouth.